Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Christy here. Today we are going to do the video that you guys have been waiting for. This is my first Halloween haul. I'm so excited to share what I've been purchasing in the stores. So what I did with Halloween, I have it broken up into 3 different hauls, and that way it won't be an extra long video on your side, and I can get it edited and get all the good things out to you much faster. So I'm looking forward to all 3 of those. This is going to be number 1, and you can see I'm ready to start Halloween planning. So without further ado, let's get into the haul. So you guys know I'm a very traditional, classic colored Halloween decorator. It reminds me of my childhood, my family, and I love bringing out Halloween and all the natural classic colors along with some vintage pieces. All right, so the first items we're gonna talk about are these beautiful topiaries right here over my shoulder. I purchased these from Ross. I had to go to 2 separate stores, and I found one at each store. They are $64 a piece, which I don't think is expensive at all when you're going for a staple piece of this size, and I'm very excited that I was able to get them. So they have the black, white, and orange classic Halloween colors, and you guys know if you saw my hauls recently, I have a thing for black and white stripe, Harley Quinn pattern, all of that. I just love the simplicity of it. It's beautiful, it's stunning, and these topiaries were an automatic add to cart for me, and I'm so glad that I found both of them. So for $64 a piece, I grabbed these 2. All right, next from Ross, while I was there, they had these beautiful, stunning ceramic pumpkins with the black and white Harley Quinn pattern. Look at this beautiful gold stem, you guys. It is gorgeous. It looks very, very elegant and classy. I love it, and they are so affordable. So this one was $12.99. So you guys can see I purchased 2 of these beautiful pumpkins. I'm so lucky they had them. The stem is gorgeous, and I'm so looking forward to using them for this Halloween. All right, also from Ross, I saw these orange taper candles. It's a pack of 6. I love using orange, white, black, all these taper candles, very affordable. I do like to bring in real taper candles for Halloween decorating, and these were so affordable at $5.99. For the 6, they're a beautiful traditional Halloween orange, and I can also use them with my fall decor. As you guys know, we started decorating for fall last week, so I'm so excited for this season. So these were a very good buy. All right, next we're going to talk about Michael's. So Michael's is usually a place I love to buy Halloween stems from. So these are the few that I picked out. So the first one is this beautiful, stunning, scary black stem. It is very, very long, so you can see it's probably close to 36 inches. These were $9.99 a piece, and of course I used the curbside 40% off coupon on the app, so I grabbed 3 of them. I love to put them in a vase. I also have stuck them out of the top of my Halloween tree before. They are very handy. The stems are so flexible. You can also put ornaments on this, or bats, anything like that. The little stick-on bats, you could do that as well. So they're just so multifunctional. You could use them for many, many things. So I grabbed 3 of those at $6. All right, next we're going to talk about colored stems. Once again, traditional classic colors. A lot of you guys found me that love Halloween from my large black Halloween tree that I did last year. I did a Jack Skellington theme. Everything was black and white stripes, so obviously I was already into that with orange and classic colors. I'm so glad you found me. So I have some stems that will add to any classic tree or any theme that I choose. So I found these awesome, beautiful striped stems in orange and white. So these stems have 3 separate little squigglies, what I call whimsical, and you can even use these for many themes. You could use them for Beetlejuice, you could use them for Jack Skellington, you could use them for a classic Halloween theme, all of that. And what I love is you can alter the curl of these stems. So you could basically style them however you wanted. So I ended up getting 6 of these. And again, I used the 40% off app coupon. So I got a really, really good deal on these. So I got 6 white. I also purchased 6 orange You can also put these in florals, vases, sticking out of planters, just basically anything. So they are rather long, but you can of course curl the bottom. You could take it and curl the bottom if you need it to be shorter. But with these, I love sticking them in my trees, the top, making a really beautiful topper for your Halloween tree or anything else. I love them. They are gonna be stunning in this year's Decorate. Also, I picked up 3 glam, kind of similar stems. Only got 3 of these. Sometimes I love to incorporate glam when I'm doing black and white and elegant and spiders in my bathroom or something that I want it to be really simple and stunning and beautiful. So I saw these beautiful, they're sequined. So you can see if you get close, they are sequined. And same thing, you can alter the curl, how much you want it to, this whimsical look, you can alter that. And I picked up 3 of these. I love the glitter, so when you have all your fairy lights and your candles and all that, or mirror, this looks stunning. So I'm very excited about these. Okay, then I saw this cute little ghost stem. It has 3 little ghosts on there. I think everybody needs to pick at least one of these up. You could do just about anything with them. So super cute. So I grabbed one of these. Michael's has Halloween tissue paper that you can use for gifts, goodie bags, things like that. You could use them for decorating, I guess. I love to do trick-or-treat bags for family, friends, co-workers, things like that. So they had some printed Halloween tissue packets. I, of course, saw these in the Michael's, it was in the spring section, and the Michael's 70% off sale. You guys know I did a haul with that, and it's just the simple black and white. These are normally $6.99, which is also the price of the Halloween ones they have out. This is black and white. I can use them for Halloween, and I got these for like $1.60 after all the discounts per pack. So I picked up 2. They're true classic Halloween. The black and white's very simple, and I saved a lot of money doing that. All right, I also want to talk about ribbon. Now, you guys know when you do fall Halloween, ribbon is just, to me, it's just one of those things you have to have. So at the 70% off sale, I did skim the Halloween. It wasn't on sale, but I did pick up a lot of ribbon. And then I've kind of added to every time I go in the store. This is the ribbon that I've chosen to use for this season. The first one you saw in my haul, and I did my Michael 70% off because I was so worried it was going to get sold out, and it did. And that's these 2 beautiful cream, khaki, and black, again, Harley Quinn pattern. I love it. It's simplistic. $9.99 a piece. Used my 40% off, so around $6 per roll. It is a wired ribbon, and you get 6.6 yards, and it's 2.5 inches wide. So that's my first ribbon. And then also, of course, I got this orange and black stripe. And all the ribbons the same price. I did wait till these went on sale, so $6 a piece. You get the same amounts. So I did this orange and black stripe, and this is a matte. This does not have glitter. It is not shiny. So I grabbed the matte in that ribbon because when I did my Halloween tree last year, I used this. This was part of my ribbon as my topper that I used. So this other black and orange has glitter. It's very sparkly. This is the ribbon that I used in my tree last year, whereas this one is totally different. No sparkle, it's just matte, and this one has the glitter. So I went with this one this year. So I thought it was something different. I grabbed 2 of those. I also purchased this one. This is going to be beautiful. You guys saw the black and white canisters I purchased. I talked about wrapping an orange ribbon around them. This is going to be the ribbon that I'm going to wrap around those and drape and make them look nice and Halloween. And I'm so excited. This is $9.99 as well. It has an orange ribbon with a cute little black trim. So I picked this one up. This ribbon's good for wrapping around just about any vase, any canisters. I like the width of it. You could tie some ribbon or do some bows on your tree with this, and it's going to be really, really pretty. Next, I grabbed this plaid ribbon. It is black, cream, and orange. And now if you can't find, because it is, Michael's Halloween is on sale right now, so if you can't find any of this ribbon, I have put some similar ribbon down in my Amazon store. And I tried to give you guys some options in my Amazon store with ribbon and florals and things like that. Like I know this one is in my Amazon store. I've used this before, it's from last year. So if you can't find these particular, if you're going classic or you want these colors, check the link in the description box of this video. Check out my fall store, my Halloween store. You guys need to go check that out. I got some really fun stuff. Also grab these two little orange and black plaids. So I love some small ribbon there. And then of course, if you get the plaid, you have to get the small striped. So I grabbed two of these. And then I grabbed this plaid with the orange and black. I did not get any black and white ribbon, and I think that's because I already have quite a few. I have a good mix, and I thought I could get by with that. They do have some black and white if it's not sold out. Check your Michaels app or check your stores and see what they have left. These are some of the black and white striped ribbons I've loved to use in the past. Something like this you could get. You can even use something that's more of a khaki, black and white, and you can use this in everyday decor. I use this when I use a black accent in spring. This is beautiful. Just to give you guys some ideas, this is more of a velvety black and white stripe. You could get something like this, and this is actually a holiday ribbon, you guys, from Walmart that I've picked up in the past. So always think about branching out, think about different seasons. You can use ribbon for just like a candy cane ribbon. You know, you could use a candy cane ribbon if it's not very glittery and sparkly that I use for 4th of July. So kind of think outside the box when it comes to that. So something like this, and then always look for like your little smaller ribbons here. So just pick up just different styles of ribbon. So these are some I already had, and I'm just giving you guys some ideas of how to group your ribbon together and some different styles. I know that Michaels also had this with the polka dots. Just think different lines, Harley Quinn, plaid, polka dot, all of it goes together and makes us a beautiful classic look. Just use different styles of ribbon, make it fun. And then of course, I did not pick up any specific spider or jack-o'-lantern or any ribbon like that. I usually wanted to have at least one kind of print, and I already had this jack-o'-lantern, which I think is classic colors from last year, and I'm gonna use that one. But always add in some kind of, whether it's spider, ghost, anything like that, grab you know, a print ribbon, something to kind of break up all the stripes in the plaid. All right, next, I've got these beautiful, my ring light's gonna show in this ornament. There's nothing I could do about it. But these super large jack-o'-lantern balls. They are really, really large, obviously. Super fun, super classic. They have the jack-o'-lantern face, super large. I love them. I picked up 3 of those. And they come in this bag. They're in like a bin, and you can find, there's candy styles, there's different styles of Halloween ornaments in there. These are shatterproof. Yes, they are shatterproof, thank goodness, because when I decorate a tree, I believe I drop at least 4 or 5 ornaments every time I go to decorate. So shatterproof, love these jack-o'-lanterns, very classic. So I'm very happy to get these. All right, I grabbed 2 pieces from TJ Maxx, super cute. At first I was like, I don't know if I need them. And my daughter was like, Mom, you love them. They're vintage looking, and you're gonna come back to look for them and they're gonna be gone. So I was like, okay, I'll get them. So these are by Ghoulish. It's this cute little pumpkin man. Look at his face. He's got this little skull and this little pumpkin here. I love his striped bow tie. He's got these striped pants. He is super adorable. This is the brand, it's by Ghoulish. He was $14.99, TJ Maxx. He's gonna go great with my topiary, so I'm very excited to use him. And then the next one is this super cute ghost with his little trick-or-treat bucket. He's got this cute collar. This totally reminds me something like Joanna Parker. Believe it or not, I only have a couple of Joanna Parker Halloween things that I purchased last year in my Halloween haul from last year. So I only have a couple pieces. He's got this cute, but it does remind me of Joanna Parker. This cute stick with his Halloween, this little pumpkin head on it, his little buttons. He's got a little belly. He is just so super cute. So I had to pick him up. Same price, $14.99 by the Ghoulish brand. And he is just adorable. All right, we're almost finished with this haul. I've got a few more items that I picked up from Amazon. So they had these letters that you could spell out boo and I don't have anything like that, so I grabbed those. They come in this box. I've linked them in my Amazon store down below. So you've got the O and then the B. They were very, very affordable and reasonable. This is the B. I went ahead and put batteries so you can see how it lights up. It's got the polka dots. It's got an on-off switch on the back here. This is what it looks like. And of course, at the end of this video, I'll make sure that I light them all up for you. You can see how beautiful and cute and festive this is gonna be. So it spells out Boo. This is a beautiful orange, and it's something different just to add to my decor this year. All right, my last couple of items that I'm most excited about. I wanted to do something nostalgic. I haven't really talked about planning a lot, but you guys know my Halloween this year is basically gonna be traditional, classic Halloween colors. I am gonna incorporate a lot of vintage. Some is gonna be vintage inspired pieces. Others probably true vintage that I've either eBayed or found at the antique store. So I'm so excited about incorporating vintage. So that's gonna be my second haul. You're gonna see all the vintage pieces. I've linked some in my Amazon store if you're interested, but this is what I picked up that I really, really wanted for this year. I can't wait to show it to you. So one of my bigger purchases for this season is this record player by Crossley. It is a black. I can't wait to plug this record player up. I used to have the Great Pumpkin on record when I was a kid. I really, really wanted to start buying some vinyl when it came to holidays, and I'm very excited. This was $59.99. I do have it linked in my Amazon store. I got the black because it's neutral and I can use it for Christmas and fall and all seasons, all the time. And for 60 bucks, that was a really great deal. I can't wait to get this set up and share it with you guys. All right, I purchased 2 records to go with my record player. The first one being this Great Pumpkin record. It is the original soundtrack for the Great Pumpkin. It has the peanuts on the back. This was very, very reasonable. It is linked in my Amazon store. It was around $30 and very affordable. I love the pumpkin vibe of the shape of the record, the vinyl, and I'm very excited to play this coming season. Great Pumpkin is probably one of the shows where you had to wait for it to come on TV. I was an 80s child for Halloween, and you would have to get your popcorn, get everything ready, and then run and sit down and wait for it to come on TV because that's the only time you got to see it. So it's one of my great shows. I love the Great Pumpkin, and this is gonna be excellent this year. Speaking of the 80s, you have to have the Michael Jackson Thriller album to play for any Halloween party or anything. It's just a great Halloween vibe. I grabbed this record. It was available on Amazon, and then I linked it in my Amazon store for you guys. You can find the Great Pumpkin one on there. It is a popular time. Everyone is looking for this album. I just love it. It's super fun dance, and it's just another addition to this year. All right, friends, that's gonna do it for my first Halloween haul. I'm very excited to share with you guys. Don't forget these beautiful trees behind me. They're still linked in my Amazon store. You can do a 1 or 2. They are stunning. They have 6 different modes and they're beautiful. They could flash. It's just all kind of things. Tell me in the comments, what was your favorite piece? What do you love? What are you doing this year for Halloween? Also, if you've stayed this long in my video and watched this entire haul, I would love for you to leave me a pumpkin emoji and say, great haul, give me a thumbs up. All right, also, when you give me that pumpkin emoji, I would love for you to include what is your favorite Halloween memory. Put it down below. I want to hear what it is. I want to thank all of you for taking the time out of your day to spend time with me. You guys have been great. Thank you for all the comments and the sweet support you guys have given me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see all of you on the next video. Take care.